Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am here with a 2 million mite account review of the warehouse. This is part 3 of the warehouse. We are in our final third, our home stretch, and what I think is probably, for me as a player, the more interesting part, where we look at hero cards and a number of heroes that have been accumulated so far in this game. If you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, it would keep videos like this going. We have the hero card portion of our warehouse. Just a self-inflicted rule. I told me that I'll never go over 100. And I'll keep 100 of any hero. Now, these guys you can get for shards. And if you think of your guild donation of 20k shards, that could buy 10 of some of these. So they're acquired very, very easily, but also through years of rolling. It has gotten to be, probably 6.5 years now. A little over 6 years of gameplay. And we will see 2 variations here. There are heroes that we acquire through spending in this game, purchase reward heroes, Spirit Mage, Minotaur Chieftain, and Destroyer. And we will also see that there are some easy to roll heroes that I still can barely get a hold of. They have very low odds for my account. Whether or not odds vary by account, who knows? But for me, there are some heroes that are very difficult to acquire, even over years of time. We are looking at 100 of every hero, and we start moving our way. Just pause real quick. There's Minnow that I talked about. You can get a maximum of 6 Minotaur Chieftain cards, Spirit Mage cards, and Destroyer cards. When I got my Spirit Mage, my first Spirit Mage in the game, I thought, I don't even know if we had that kind of evolution or any of those kinds of options available. But when evolution was introduced, I thought, it's 20,000 shards to evolve this Spirit Mage? I'd have to play for weeks to acquire that many shards. And I had a Spirit Mage card, and it would have been free. It would have just cost me the Spirit Mage card. But I thought, shards are something that I can always acquire and get back. I might not ever get back that Spirit Mage card. So just as a brief aside, I've never used any of my purchase hero cards except one of each to open that hero and use it in general gameplay. So 5 of each one of those. And still working on Vlad. I just need 2 more Vlads. Santa, I'm not running a Santa or Pixie very often. There's Destroyer still with 5 left and 1 in the altar. Same with Spirit, still strong. 58 Golem. I would say Valentina, it's Valentina. I would say Valentina is the one that I have the lowest roll rate. Maybe in the last video I stated it was Candy Cane. I meant to say Valentina. So I've only come up with 49 Valentina over the years. Move down. I can't tell you how many little nicks I've had. When I go over 100, I sell the extra one for shards. Because there's nothing else to do with these cards. If they introduce triple evolution, I believe it's 1 card for single, 4 for perhaps 4 cards for double evolution, maybe 3. It's 1 for single, 3 for double evolution for a total of 4, I believe. They're not going to say it's now 200 cards. Okay, so I think I'm okay with 100. Even IGG is not going to do that. When we move on, I break the rule with Ronin because sadly, as I've talked about in part 1 and part 2 of this series, I max out on books, on gold books, and I max out on blue crystals because I have to. So many things get sold off for blue crystals in this game, and I have to keep this warehouse going without hitting max. So I keep extra Ronins, not to use them as heroes, but to open them up on an update day, to evolve one up a little bit and burn down some honor badges. So I don't hit max honor badges. Now, is there a problem with hitting max honor badges? No. But, it takes away some of my incentive to play the game modes. Why do I want to play a game mode that rewards me with honor badges if I'm completely maxed? Same thing goes with blue crystals. Why do Lost Realm? And I like to play Castle Clash. So I'll put a little bit of inscription onto Ronan, and I will consume him. He's low level, but I will consume him as a start on the new hero that is either rolled or acquired through an event. And, it'll kick him up to like skill level 4. Keep moving on. 62 Skelly. Espirita. This is a sad tale, and make it brief. In the past, I hit 101 Espirita. I went to click and sell just one of them for 200 shards to take me back to 100 Espirita. I clicked, and all 101 that were there were instantly sold. And it broke my heart. I said, what? And everything shifted over. I said, so it's been a long road to get back to Espirita. 96 Rowdy Rascals. Okay, now we're starting to get to the more. Oh, it's 84 Levanica. All right. Now we go back to the point in the altar and the hero collection where they get a little bit more new. We're looking at like the last 2 years or so, and the numbers are going to obviously really start to decrease as the rarity of the item increases and the newness of the item increases. The number that can be acquired, typically would decrease. So we got 88 Zephyrica, Mighty 88. And how does one acquire 88 Zephyrica? Through Floating Isle, because Zephyrica can't be rolled. In my quest to get Bloody Mary and Rambard and all these other guys that they're releasing only through events like Floating Isle, where it takes thousands and thousands and thousands of the powders and rolls, in those events, just for Bloody Mary, I probably got 10 Zephs, a dozen Zephs, or more. On Board Game Bash, it costs a couple of coins, and it's a Zeph. 35 Hotshot, 18 Bloody Mary. Why 18 Bloody Mary? Well, on my quest to get Rambard. And this is how it goes, So you acquire all of those heroes that you're looking for eventually when looking for the new hero. Now that can be used to your advantage or it can be used to your disadvantage. So keep in mind that the brand new hero that month isn't necessarily the hero that you should be after. You should be after the hero that comes out 3 months from then. And then when you're rolling for that hero, I don't know the odds. Now the likelihood, I won't use the word odds. Now the likelihood of you acquiring the hero you wanted 3 months ago, now those have increased. And you'll probably get that hero. And on your way to getting that hero, you're going to get 5 of the heroes that were from a couple of months ago. And you're going to get 10 of the heroes that were from, 3-4 years back. And that is it's the name of the game, okay? I won't put any kind of spin on it. It's the name of the game. And we get ourselves down to 11 Crystal Wraiths and 2 of our Boreal Fox. Okay, we get to these boxes. We are at a 49,999 roll in this warehouse. If I go beyond 49,900, I can't open any. It won't even allow me to open stuff. I keep myself at max for any consumable item, like honor badge packs. I keep myself at a max of 49,500. It allows me to collect rewards in the game, open boxes, and still have, at least for a few brief seconds, the quick open option until I hit max again. Because of that, I can't open these boxes. Why they do that, I don't know. Why it's not unlimited like shards, I don't know. Why we don't simply have an inventory of all the items that have been available in the game of Castle Clash, and we simply acquire a super coin. And if we want a hero skin from 5 years ago, it costs 1 super coin. And we don't have to get stuff that we don't want or need. That would be the better way to do it. But I don't run the show. So I'll max out on Warden Birth Rocks if I open up 4. I'll max out on Gold Books if I open up 5. And I'll max out on building skins, specific building skins, I believe, if I... Yes, the building skins listed there. I'll max out very quickly on those if I open chest 6. We get to our last in the warehouse, trying to keep the warehouse that's nice and neat. Still have 170 odd spaces left. 436 of these level 7 and 8 insignias. It's in a nice little package. It's not crowding even the insignia bag. I like that. Every couple of months, every 10 months, we have a big Destiny upgrade in this game. That Destiny upgrade costs hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of blue crystals. It's so brutal. It's blue crystal shock to upgrade those heroes to max Destiny when one of those new levels of system comes out. So I use this and I keep it in this form if I can, if it's available. And I sell these when I need blue crystals. And you sell, one of them gets you 338,000 blue crystals. So if you need, and I think I can only go to max blue crystals 50 million. I already have a lot. So 50 million, let's say would be 100 or so of these. Really approximating off the top of my head, those alone would get me through the majority, if not all, of that breakthrough process. Nice little commodity to have. A couple of months ago, they introduced in the balloon event the ability to package breakthrough resources, igniting stones, zenith stones, apex crystals into these little boxes. Great. So that's what I've done. And I've got 2 of the refreshes for Lost Land, I believe. Yes. And I have 3202 of the title talent badges. My title talents are maxed, so there's no current use for this in the game. I'm going to wrap it up just to review in a small opinion of mine. I have these hero skins for a reason, and I have these building skins saved for a reason. And it wasn't because I thought they were going to upgrade the hero skins. I didn't know about that. But I saw that this game is constantly adding another level. Okay? So if we're at level 10, in 2 months from now, we'll be at level 11. And right now we're at skin 20. So that's the max level. In 6 months from now, I'm sure we'll be at skin 30. So I keep things like that. I think those are valuable things. I think that crests have been retired in this game. And if you're holding on to crests that you cannot currently forge using your resources and that are of value to you as a player, I would get rid of them. I would sell them for blue crystals and I would inscribe up your heroes. And you gain massive might. Your heroes gain massive strength. And finally, you have some space and something good out of all of those old crests. We've moved to insignias. I hope the game is treating you well, and I hope you enjoy your clashing, and I will see you all on the next video. All right, bye-bye.